Hey everybody, what is up? Tim here, or Yazora Dreams, with another Monster Hunter video, which is based off the true ending of Monster Hunter Rise. Now, I wanted to make a commentary video over this and put a few notes, let everyone know what's up with this video, and also I think this is a great opportunity for me to sort of discuss about the overall update, 3.0 update, and give my initial impressions or thoughts about it so far. But yeah, I wanted to let everyone know that in this stream, this whole video is for my stream. I want everyone to know that I sort of brought in some bad vibes, not gonna lie. So later on, I don't know how long this commentary will be, but definitely it's not gonna be for the whole entire hunt. You will hear me kind of be a bit negative on while fighting or something, or just the look on my face. Normally I'm sort of hyped in my videos, or I'm super focused when I'm playing live, but here it's like I just didn't have the energy. I wasn't in the mood to really play. And you're probably asking, hey, then why even bother to play? First of all, it's because it's Monster Hunter. I have to check it out. I love Monster Hunter Rise, okay? And I had to check out the update. I wanted to see the new content. I wanted to see the final ending. As much as I was really tired and I wasn't in the mood and I was just super burnt out, right? I still think Monster Hunter Rise is a great game, and it's worth my time to just do it regardless of how I'm feeling. And I wanted to record my initial impressions, but then again, I should have been better and just stored up some energy and rest up a bit and then record whenever I had the time. But yeah, I kind of just jumped the gun and went into it. Also, this was my first time coming back into Monster Hunter Rise since the update, and it's been nearly a month, so this is literally my warm-up match. I haven't really had any sort of warm-ups. I literally just boot up the game and went straight into the final boss fight, which I should have just did a few hunts first, get used to it, but definitely I did not do that. So throughout this whole gameplay, you're gonna see me sort of struggle and getting used to the game and relearning the game, all that sort of stuff. Just and again, my apologies for how unprofessional this whole video format is, because I'm doing my best to focus on putting out content and doing my best to get myself noticed out there, because the best way to get yourself noticed out there, and tip, by the way, for those who are also content creators like me, I know I ain't really that big, but hey, just put in some little advice from a small content creator like myself, is that you would want to put out content when this stuff is still trending, and I did my best to, play it throughout the night, and possibly uploaded it, but then possibly upload it immediately. But then I thought about it, I was like, I can't upload this. I feel like I'm spreading bad energy, and I don't want to do that when viewers are watching me, because that's not my forte when it comes to this channel. I want everyone to always have fun when seeing stuff, or at least be informed, or have some sort of nice calming energy when watching my videos. And my apologies if you do hear my phone. Let me mute it real quick. Anyway, sorry about that. See, again, unprofessional because of background noises. Oh man, this is just being all bad in all sorts of ways. So yeah, so when I was streaming this last night, just everything all around was just not doing too hot for me. And it's just the fact is, everything was just so unprepared. The fact also, I don't even have my Palico in this gameplay, which I totally forgot to do. I forgot to put my Palico with us. I only have my Palamute with me. But yeah, so I just want to let everyone know that my apologies if I do give bad energy to this video. I know I've been talking for 4 minutes, but it is what it is. I talk a lot. I'm sorry about that too. It's just how I am. And we're still doing this whole commentary thing regardless whether it was gonna be 4 minutes or not. So my overall thoughts on the update 3.0, I think it is actually pretty underwhelming compared to the previous update. Then again, like, what else can they necessarily do? This game was made during COVID. They can't do much with this game since they're still under COVID. And that's why I always say that Monster Hunter Rise is one of the best games made under COVID. You know, it's a difficult task to do. You know, you just got to understand the situation. And as much as I want a lot of content, right, a lot of monsters in here, they can only do so much for us. And especially, I'm surprised. There's definitely going to be some hardware limitations to this as well. I'm just surprised that Capcom is still able to go above and beyond for Monster Hunter Rise. So there's that. They honestly earn my respect when it comes to gaming at this point, because this is the most impressive game on the Switch that I have ever played. It's just that, you know, as someone who's been playing Monster Hunter, it's just unfortunate that a lot of content on here is just seems super repetitive, because since there's not a variety of monsters to fight, there's just no much content to really look forward to other than slaying the same monsters over and over again for your meta gear that you want, or whatever gear equipment you want, you know, for your character. And it's just really unfortunate that that's just how it is. And I wish there was just way more monsters, because even World had more monsters than this. This lacked also Elder Dragons, and I was surprised on that part. I was like, wow, there's really no Elder Dragons, and the final Elder Dragons are literally the same, you know? I also want to put out how weird the pacing is for the ending, because as someone who hasn't played Monster Hunter Rise since since update 2.0, and just immediately hopping into the ending is just so weird, you know? I think I already talked about it earlier, but I want to emphasize it more, that like, it's just, I felt like they could have done also way better of how the story is managed. I know how, like, when it comes to Monster Hunter, it's not really about the story, and I get it, because I didn't really care about the story in Monster Hunter World. For context, World was my first ever game, by the way, and again, I didn't really care about the story. It was just a nice touch to the game, to be honest with you, and it was just a good feeling story. And same goes with, I could say for Monster Hunter Rise, it's just that there wasn't enough, and sometimes it was just, things just felt awkward of how, like, they would build some stuff up, and then when you actually finally go to that situation, things just end up not really well, you could say. It's just like, it just really gets straight to the point, you know? And it just feels super awkward with its pacing overall. Again, I don't care about story, but I just wanted to put it out there. And yeah, so another thing I want to mention is about the future videos for Monster Hunter on this channel. I think this is very important to listen to, especially if you subscribe to my channel about it. Now, as of now, I am HR 80. Okay? And literally, on this stream, what also bummed me out, as soon as I booted up my stream and played this game, my friends told me, hey Tim, you need to be HR 100 in order to play all the new content. I was super bummed on that as well. And this was like before we started the fight, the final boss fight. And I just found that ridiculous. So in this stream, the footage that you're seeing, I was like HR 67 or something. I found it incredibly ridiculous of how I have to keep on grinding to be HR 100. And in order to be HR 100 of where I'm at, so as of now, I'm on HR 80. That's basically doing like way more hunts than usual. It's not something where it's like, I wish it was something where you could just complete quests and then bam, you're on to the next. But no, you gotta level up and take your time on it, of all this unnecessary grinding you would have to do. And really, to be honest with you, my set was actually pretty good against the final boss fight. And also, by the way, I did actually find a loophole to try out the new content and fight the new monsters, and that's mainly due to my friend Theo. Shout out to him, by the way. A good friend of mine who I play Monster Hunter with, and he was kind enough to invite me and host many of the quests that involve the new content or monsters to hunt. So that's what I pretty much did, and we were pretty much slaying together on the new content we had. And I still had the same set that you're seeing on video right now. This is, by the way, the build I have when I first initially started this game. I had no high expectations of the build I have because I was like, I did no grinding for this game because I don't have enough time to be constantly grinding for new stuff all the time. So I was surprised that this build that I had since base Monster Hunter Rise, since base game, without the updates, it still manages to do so well. I was super surprised on how this build was just going through it, along with the Apex monsters, along with a new Elder Dragon. You're going to see in future videos, by the way, because I was able to record it. So yeah, I did try out a new content, but in order to try out a new content for me, the loophole I did was that I had to rely on my friend that was able to, host these quests that had the new monsters, and all I had to do was just join. Simple as that. And I did record my first initial hunts, against Valstrax, which I thought Valstrax was super, super amazing. It was fantastic. Yeah, you guys were telling me of how Valstrax was just a cool monster to fight, and you guys aren't wrong about that. I did get bodied though, spoiler alert, but super, super cool monster, super fast monster as well. I was just super surprised of how incredible this monster was and how different this whole fight was in Rise. And also I was able to record my first hunts against the Apex monsters. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of my video files corrupted, and that was the Zinogre video file, so I can't really re-record my first reaction to it anymore. So I kind of feel bad on that, but at the same time, I guess it's really whatever. We're sort of behind schedule already with the Monster Hunter stuff. But yeah, I was still able to record the other Apex monsters. The thing is, everything was with my friend, so you're going to see a lot of duos instead of solos. Initially, I wanted to solo everything. That's why on here, in the final boss fight, I did everything solo. So I wanted to solo the Apex monsters as well, but along with Valstrax. But again, I wasn't able to do it because I'm not HR 100, and I'll have to keep on grinding, which is going to take more time to do. And I wouldn't be able to immediately try out the new content. And honestly, I don't think I have the motivation to constantly keep on grinding with this game, especially how, like, literally grinding to HR 100 is such an unnecessary thing. Because what I was about to mention is that the fact that my equipment is still okay, because it was still good against the Apex monsters along with the new Elder Dragon. So what's the point on still capping it on HR 100? I would understand they would cap it at HR 100 because you have to know how to do these certain quests, get used to these certain fights, or want you to purposely grind for new armor sets so you could build up some damage to your character along with some defense, or just do some certain upgrades. But no, I really didn't really do much. And also, by the way, in this gameplay, I didn't even have like the power talent or like the defense talent. Basically, the talents that give you more defense and stuff. The only things I have on me were the charms, and they were still doing good. I mean, yeah, I was getting bodied. I know I just got carded by the mother of all gods herself, Narwa. I love that title of her, by the way. That's a really good title. It was still living up. It was still doing good for what it was. And like I said, trust me, in the future videos, when you're going to see the first hunts against the Apex monsters along with Valstrax, my build was doing pretty decent for what it was. So yeah, like, I don't know what else to pretty much explain anymore when it comes to why did they even want to bother trying to cap the new content when there's really no reason to. I wish they didn't really do that. And again, my apologies if I'm being sort of negative again, but I just don't have the time to constantly keep playing the game and unlocking or leveling up, grinding, all this sort of stuff. Monster Hunter, I realize or I understand that Monster Hunter is fun because of the grind, but like when it comes to this sort of stuff, because that's the reason why I bought Monster Hunter World before when I first tried it out. I love the grind of the game and I love the adventure and all the sorts of stuff you could do in the game, the combat and the builds you can do, and it's why I continued on with the series with Monster Hunter Rise. But I think there's also a good balance of like what's there to grind for and what's there's not to. You know, when it's appropriate to grind and when there's not appropriate to grind. In these cases, it's super unnecessary to literally grind to HR 100 when you don't really need to, because your set's already good. There's really no big changes or upgrades you would have to do against these certain monsters, because it's not like they're completely one-shotting you. It's just that, oh yeah, this part was like epic as hell, by the way, because Magnamalo comes through. Love that. I love that so much. I was so happy on this part. It was like a true anime moment. I loved it. But yeah, then again, there should be some sort of balance with these games where it's like where it's appropriate to grind for and not cap stuff, and where it should be appropriate to grind. I mean, yeah, I'm just repeating what I'm saying. So yeah, there's always a time and place for stuff, and why you got to do this, Monster Hunter? Why? So things may be slow on the Monster Hunter content, and apparently there's also a new map. My friend just texted me this morning saying there's a new map along with 2 new quests, and he said that the quests are actually hard. I'm very interested on what he said, because first of all, new map, sign me up. I did see it on YouTube, by the way. I like the map, it looks cool. It's like an arena type of map, and I love like arena quests. They're so cool. But at the same time, what's a big turnoff is, again, I would have to grind, and I'm not motivated to do it, to do all these sorts of grinding, because the content also gets boring. It's starting to feel like a chore at this point, because as much as there's a lot of new cool monsters, the lineup for the monsters are so cool. Like, I like a lot of the monsters in this game. The thing is, there's not enough variety, because a lot of them is like we already sort of seen in World. They have the movesets from World, so it isn't anything new. But what was cool of this update is Valstrax, along with like the Apex monsters and stuff of this game. I think that's what makes the monsters completely different. And I know there's a few new monsters here and there, but again, this game lacks monsters and variety. And even World had some stuff, and I was just surprised that even this game lacks Elder Dragons, like I said before. So yeah, maybe I would have to ask my friend again to host. I hate asking, to be honest, because I hate being reliant on others. I don't want to do that, but he said he's willing to, because he just loves Monster Hunter in general. So yeah, and also I would want to show off me soloing all these quests. I think that's just the better way to do it when doing this sort of content, so you guys could actually see how I play. What else do I have to say? I think I pretty much put out a lot of what I have to say for this game. Other than, yeah, the update was okay. Something I really can't complain as well, because again, devs are under COVID, and it's just hard to make games like this. Games are just hard to make. We all have to understand that. And another thing is that I guess the wishes I have is more monsters. Hopefully we'll see more monsters throughout this summer, or throughout these 3 months, because yeah, this game definitely is lacking monsters, and I was hoping to see like old school monsters return to this game, or at least new monsters instead of monsters we saw in World. But you never know. You never know what's gonna happen, and I'm looking forward to what's to come for Rise without the grinding. I know. I'm sorry. It's just the grinding is just so. It just gets too much, man. And I'm just like, come on. Why do I have to constantly just keep on going when I'm fine? But yeah, I'm excited to share my future Monster Hunter videos with you guys against especially against Valstrax. Now, I wasn't able to capture my live audio. I only captured raw gameplay footage, but definitely I will talk it over, do some commentary over that for the next Monster Hunter video. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna sign off here. I talked for 20 minutes. I know I said we're gonna do a short and sweet commentary, but yeah, this wasn't short at all, and this I just had a lot to say about this update. That's why. And I'm just concerned, and I want to express my opinions as a big fan of a new and big fan of Monster Hunter, because it's a fun game. It's just that like there's a lot of things in this game that could potentially just turn me off if they keep constantly doing this stuff, you know. But regardless, I think Monster Hunter Rise is my game because I love the gameplay. I prefer the gameplay over world. But there's definitely stuff outside of the gameplay stuff that Capcom needs to work on, or at least try to revive it in a way. And I sort of wish I was able to play the game, you know, at least now, because at April we didn't even get the full experience, and now that we're getting some experiences each and every month now, it seems kind of weird and it makes the pacing super weird as well. So anyway. Comment down below what you guys think about the update 3.0. I'm not trying to be negative again. I'm just trying to make you guys understand where I'm coming from, along with how like I still enjoy the game, and I'm just expressing my concerns. That's it. You know, I'm not trying to bring down the game. You know, just putting it out there. But I would really want to hear you guys' opinions when it comes to the update 3.0 content. And definitely, whenever that day comes, if I actually do try out the new map along with a new quest, definitely it will be up on the channel. I'm going to let you guys know about it. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to be out. You're going to stop hearing my freaking voice about complaining about the update 3.0. My apologies. But yeah, enjoy the little live commentary, or I guess stream. And if I ever do bring bad vibes, just remember, the Tim that's streaming right now, he's just tired, but he still loves Monster Hunter to death. Okay, that's why he bothered to play it last night, or 2 nights ago. I'm sorry, I just realized that I'm recording this on the 27th, but it's getting released on the 28th. My bad. All right, peace off, and I'm out. Everyone have a happy hunting, and have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm out. I'm not even close to weakening it. That's the crazy thing about it right now in this fight. Dude, I hate when the arm slot. I hate how I keep always missing out on time on here. Bro, I swear to God. Fuck! Oh my God, the Erodal saved me. Fuck, man. Hold up. Bro, this is a... Like, my reflexes right now are horrible. I just can't play well. I just want Narwa to die already. Dude. I'm trying. Dude, the Aroto saved me again. If I didn't pick up 2 of those, I would have been dead already. Oh my god. I'm not proud of this Slade. I felt like I could have done a lot better. This is literally my first hunt. It's my first time booting up Monster Hunter in a while, so that's my petty excuse. But yeah, no, good boss fight though. I like it. I'm not used to playing this game anymore. Oh man, I was so I knew I was forgetting something, and I was forgetting my Palico. I was like, oh shit. But damn, man. Wish I played way better. I could have done way better on here. How long was this? Was this like a 30-minute thing? Because like I couldn't find any openings either on this fight. This was kind of tough. Like for Narwa, like Ibushi was like, it was like, I thought I was like, oh, I'm doing okay. How many rewards I get? Oh my god, look at these. Could have got way better rewards, but I didn't. I didn't. 25 minutes, wow. Not super bad. HR 69, nice. 25 minutes, but like, man, it could have been way, way faster. Oh, is this the ending? The real ending now? Oh damn it, my Palico's not with me! My Palico would have been in this shot! No, I feel so... Oh my god. Everything was so unprepared in this whole hunt. I didn't have my Palico, didn't have good equipment. My reflexes weren't on point. Nothing, man. But we got the job done. Yo, I thought she ripped the mean one. I feel, man, dude, my freaking Palico's not with us. That's what I'm mad about, so I can't see my Palico in the cutscene. Haven of Heroes, Komura Village. Nice! So yeah, that was like the real ending. There's definitely a closure to that. But it just feels like this is the first time for me where I found like a story ending in a game through an update. So like I feel like the just naturally it just feels kind of weird and awkward, but hey, I still think it's a good ending for those who are gonna pick up the game, like if they haven't played it yet. Since now we have basically the full game is out now through updates.